Welcome back to Group Call. Coming off Thursday, crazy pump up. So low of the week has been made, and we're gonna trade away from it. Especially at Tuesday right here, we have this SMT. This diverges at the low with low of the week, and we displace away. Come back, we rebalance, and continue displacing away. So that was for yes. NQ protected low. We did not take this out. We just rebalanced inside of it and took something out. But other than that, we just didn't take out the very low. So low of the week, high of the week, price gonna look to at least pump up, rebalance. So that's that. All right. Coming to Thursday, when low of the week and high of the week has been made, and like we're already sitting in the middle in the CE, you're not really gonna expect a huge move. We're just gonna be ranging mainly. So Thursday, that's why Thursday wasn't really the best until like way later until we had news. Then it pumped us up. But other than that, after the pump up, small retracement, then continued price pumping. So there's a minus. All right. From here, Asia opens, accumulate. We go lower, but we don't really manipulate anything to the left. We even edge these lows right here. From here, price pumps up for no reason, but it's very nice because it sets up for shorts. So we have this nice internal manipulation. You go on like the 5 minute whatever, and you could see that we are respecting these highs. If you look at ES, same thing. We respected the highs very nicely, and we manipulated inside of it as well. So that was nice. Price rebounds back inside this order block. The extreme order block displaced away. That was stats. Boom, boom, right here. NQ and ES both are correlated. So nice little dump down lower. Why? To take out this DOL down here because this came from nothing. This low legit was just the rebounds to push us higher to give us this manipulation to then actually send us lower. So right now what we're looking for is us taking out this DOL, possibly even these lows right here. But other than that, this is our just current DOL to see how price reacted from there. Let's go on the 1 minute. So 9:30 opens, we dump lower, right? We manipulate internally, cool. But look to your left. This low was made from nothing. We didn't even take out any structure, so this DO has to get taken out. So the second we came into contact with like one of these lows, it gave us a reaction. Simply disrespect, right? But realistically, this reaction, it wasn't a reversal. It was more of a rebalance. A rebalance into what? To this internal order block that was made from here. And if we look at ES, boom, we have a nice SFT as well with 844, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we have nice SFT and internal manipulation with this order block up here as well. So realistically, price just came back and it rebounds back up here. And 940, that's what the shorts were based off of. Even right here, you should have seen that like price was slowing down. If we wanted to see bullish reaction, we don't really want to see price slow down. Even if this manipulation would have held, this order block, we wanted it to get ran. Okay, we don't want price to rebalance, no displacement. That was like one of your signatures to tell you that like, okay, these longs are not looking to hold because reaction is garbage. So you look at above you, what's above, what's so significant about 930, you would have seen that we had manipulation, order block, dump away, price broke structure, and it's rebalancing. So it's given us a nice re-entry for shorts. So the first short you could have taken was right here. Again, stop loss at that high. Boom. First TP is internals because we are at Friday again. And final DOL would have been down there. There you go. So that was that. After that, the second your DOL got taken out, you're not really looking to short until you have another confirmation leg, price going lower. But you would have never gone that because if you just looked at the reaction, price immediately started displacing up. It reversed, gave you this nice order block. There you go. Price rebalance. Okay, we don't really get displacement, but you're just waiting for price to displace out of it. You're waiting for that reaction. And if price was not going to push up higher, it would have just continued displacing lower. But it never displaced lower, just continued displacing higher. So again, price opens, we start displacing above these previous high. Again, if you're waiting for another DRD to confirm this displacement will hold, which is a smarter way to like go about it because we were accumulating and you don't want this just to be like your internal manipulation, your longing internal manipulation, because a lot of times where price would accumulate instead of like a bullish pre-array that came from manipulation, right? But instead of pumping, it would just end up as internal manipulation and price would reverse and continue going lower. So every time you see accumulation, wait for like another set of DRD to confirm that price is actually displacing out of it. So here we got displacement, nice rebalance, and more displacement. So a nice entry would have been right here at 955. Stop loss at the rebalance of the order block. And again, TP121, or you could target back up to these internal highs right here because now it's valid. We took out our DOL, price is reversing and is giving us bullish P raise to target. So now it's valid for you to target higher. There you go, which price would have gave you that. Again, we get a nice rebalance, more displacement. So another entry would have been here. There we go. TP 121 or the first internal highs that you have, valid right there. Again, price after it took out this high, it gave us a rebalance, but we never really displaced below the candle that displaced. So this would tell you that this is looking to hold. Second, you see a displacement candle up, you can look to enter DRD. Very, very nice. Again, TP 121 or all this accumulation to the left, you can TP at the top of it, which would have been like right here. That's if you held entirely, but if you just TP'd onto one, it would have been spotted anyways. Price gives us a rebalance, internal manipulation, very, very nice. Boom, boom. And from this internal manipulation, we have more longs that we can catch right here. But again, we're getting near those highs up here on the left, and price is not really moving as fast as we wanted to. So here, you just want to be in and out as fast as possible. From here, again, what do you see? Price took out this accumulation, and we even rebalanced back up into this 5 minute. Yeah, this 5 minute order block right up here. So this could give us a reaction. It could not. We will see. Boom, boom, boom. From here, again, price took out this accumulation, rebalance inside the 5 minute order block. Price starts flipping, being bearish, displacement lower, rebalance, more displacement, basically getting inverse. So if you did take a short here of just what you were seeing up there, then yeah, it was valid. But if you didn't see anything, then it was fine. Realistically, your TP would have been internally as well right here. There you go. Boom. So that was the short you could have taken. Again, price starts barcoding, so there's legit nothing for you to take here. Price starts pumping up, but is it really displacement or is it just manipulation? Price looking to manipulate. Price comes back up. It remanipulated by rebouncing up there. Let's look at ES. ES, we had nice SFT as well. So SFT and a rebalance up there. Very, very nice. So you have another order block getting created. There we go. Price rebalancing back inside of it. More displacement away. So this was another valid short you could have taken right here at 1040. Boom, boom. Stop loss out of order block rebalance, which is fine because we're displacing out of it. TP again, 121 or the first internal hanging fruit, which would have been right here. Boom, boom. There you go. And if you wanted to TP all the way down here, you could have done that, but just look at the signatures, what price is doing, what's telling you. The second you see the CB getting inverse, candle slowing down, get out of your trade. Don't try to hold it for any longer. Other than that, price did rebalance very, very nicely on NQ and ES. We even, yeah, order flow, order flow, order flow. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, very nice. So price just rebalanced back inside this rebalance like that came from this order block, that came from this order block. So this entire area is kind of like protected until we have like an opposing manipulation where we're like bearish permanently. Then this would be like accumulation target. But realistically, these lows right here, they're all like connected, you know what I'm saying? They're all like protected pretty much. So trading away from these protected lows. So when price came back here, you see it not taking this out, but you see CB getting inverse, we get rebalance, more displacement up, then this would have just justified you entering longs because we have this internal manipulation, we have the rebalance, and we have the displacement. So an entry was valid here. If you did take a longs at 1052, it was valid. And again, TP 121, or you could take it back up to these internal highs. It's up to you realistically. Obviously, your DOLs is just this accumulation highs from pre-New York because DOL got met for shorts. So now we flip the narrative. Now we're longing. So anything above you is just a TP area, right? And you could see when we set the actual manipulation anchor, which was right here, price rebalance, displaced away, rebalance, displaced away, rebalance back inside this anchor, displaced away, came back, gave us a turn of manipulation, made this like a protected low, displaced away, price came back again, rebalanced into this low, and continued displacing up, right? It's very nice. But when you have multiple like protected lows like this, like this, like this, it would all just be like trendline liquidity, okay? When we have like an opposing manipulation, right? So like for example, right here, where price kept rebalancing at the highs, when you have too much rebalancing and like protection, it would just become like liquidity, right? Realistically, you just want to see like 2 or 3 clean protected lows, like price is trading away from it, like right here, right here, right here. You know, you don't want to see too much stacked lows where price is just protected. That would just mean that like price is just accumulating in a trend line, you know, and that could be very, very risky to take longs off of. Again, price accumulates, chops, so not really any clean manipulation to have, you know. Look to your left, we are just rebalancing back up to these highs up here, but all accumulation, we still haven't taken out anything. So if you know price is going to look to dump, you know, it's just going to be a rebalance like lower. to either take out all this accumulation or again rebounces back up into this protected low, which is legit what it did. So took out all this accumulation, it even gave us nice internal manipulation, made the order block rebalance again, displaced away, and gave you more longs for the rest of the New York PM. But garbage reaction from up here, so yeah. And that is PA breakdown. Any questions? Bet. Let's get to PA breakdown. Pre-market, I had two scenarios: either price dumps at open or we take out a random high to then dump. My entry was on the riskier side, but I was fine with it. Yeah, still fine nonetheless. And TP eternally, yeah, that's fine. Fine. Bearish narrative, CB rebalance, eternal manipulation beside the CB, Bissy disrespect. Yeah, rebalance, eternal manipulation, you can see it as that. Displacement, Bissy disrespect, you enter, TP at the DOL. Very good. Yeah. Win streak ends. Glide. I took this on 3 accounts. Now, not all 6. And de-risk. The candle that stopped me out was so fast. Not sure if it was a Trump tweet or something. Tough loss. We'll be back and learn. Yeah. Here, look to your left. Aspat. Not wrong to think like internal manipulation, CB disrespect, longs. Yeah, it would have worked, but the DOL on the left came from nothing. So that low right there that you have marked out, obviously right here, it came legit from nothing. It didn't take out anything, and it didn't rebalance into anything significant. So we sent in that random low for then price to come back to take it out for that manipulation to then send it higher. So unfortunate loss though. D9, same thing as well. Yeah, legit. Even looking at the candle right here, if we were bullish, do you really want to see 4 candles sitting inside this busy? No. So unfortunate as well. Drizzy longs after the rebalance displacement, TP it back up to those highs. Yeah, very clean. And then I got taken out, so it was clean. Forward test 1040, rebalance back up to this low, CB disrespect, rebalance displacement, enter, stop loss below, TP at those highs. Very clean. Good forward test. Top step bugged me out. I was in this trade, and as soon as I tried to exit, it said trading disabled. Next thing you know, I got stopped out, so I lost on the exit phase. So my second exit phase, I entered on off mid order block targeting first eternal. Yeah, or fortunate first one. Again, we have eternal manipulation, yes, but externally we have to take out that low before we can long. Here, after we took it out, then it gave us valid longs. Overall, good that you spun back and you made your money back. I was bullish higher time frame, market open, we displays down to take a draw, we then get a clean CB disrespect, take long target in 1-1. It would have been valid loss. I mean, yeah, it is valid, like, to think like that. But if you look to your left, just that low right there, that way we need to take out, which we did take out at 945. That's when, like, we came bullish. So, it wasn't wrong. It was just, you could have avoided it. Swept internal lows, created an order block. I entered when the next candle rebounds into order block and started displays. Didn't really have anywhere to target STP, but I was trailing the candle closely and got out for around 40 points. Yeah. Glad you got out at 40 points because price would have reversed and stopped you out. But overall, can't really complain. What up, bro? I'm on break right now, but I've been active with trading by job. Always watch recordings. That's very nice. Also secured a 1.2K payout yesterday. Didn't trade today. That's very nice, bro. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, Shaggy. You going to the World Cup? No. Market's very volatile. I went in with 5 micros targeting the external of the range. Created at 930. Figured this would happen after we swept up the slow on the 5-minute. Considering how volatile we've been this week, 100 points, the new 30, I swear to God. Holding would have been cool, but I didn't know we were going to react off that external. Candles today have been moving way too fast, but I got taken out the trade, and it barely registered for Lucid. First trade, yeah, it's valid. Here, yep, good that you marked that out. And yeah, that. No trades for me, no trades. That's fine. Lux, yep, very good. Rebalance displacement. You waited for extra confirmation. You didn't really force anything early. Yeah, very good. Clean. Is this good to pair SMC like on a higher time frame in these market conditions? I mean, bro, if you're gonna mark out a higher time frame SMC on like a 15-minute, bro, like these candles are moving a lot, like 200 to like 300. You know what I'm saying? On the higher time frame, if you're marking out SMT, unless you're gonna enter like longs, like right here, the second we make the SMT with your stop loss down here, which would have been like 150 points. If you're fine with that, go for it. But realistically, just wait for confirmation. I think came back this week, but lucky doing good. Past the EVA, I'm on XV, taking it slow, up 480, taking up either 6 to 5 micro due to market volatility, right? Since the A plus setups have been showing up a lot more. What are your thoughts? 6 to 5 micros, and if you're in the right narrative and bias, your trade will work out. Yes. Fraud structure was bullish. Yup, correct. Price that internally manipulated lows from the internal manipulation price gives strong displays to the upside to the CB, indicating to me that this manipulation could hold to run price back up higher. Entered off this looking for 1-to-1. I trailed. I saw here close to break even once price took out the small internal. Space past it is internal relation with the wrong price lower to manipulate line to lows positive lower. Yeah. Unfortunate longs, obviously internal manipulation, CB disrespect, DRD, whatever. But that low to the left was legit. Like, if you just looked at it and just gave it a second, like, where did this low come from? Did we take out anything to the left? No. Especially right here. Especially when price came back down here, like London time, around London, to manipulate. We have nice displacement after taking out all this accumulation, but price didn't even hold it. So when we went lower, sitting that low displaced away, we didn't really take out anything. So this is price just setting a low to come back later, take it off internal manipulation to send us higher. So it's engineering its own lows liquidity to like run off of. All right, if you just guys looked at this would have been like avoidable, really, really avoidable. But nonetheless, you at least did spot like entry triggers, so that's fine. War, yeah, good job. Just base hits. Don't try to do too much. Just secure the payout, bro. I saw it. I saw it there. Pattern entry triggers. Yeah, unfortunate. It happens. I can't lie. This week has been very, very volatile. Unfortunately, you can't really beat yourself over it. All right, lads. Any questions about price action, psych? Let me hear it. Don't apologize, Lucas. I will read them. I will respond to you, but I can't promise anytime soon because I want to do it when I'm like in the right mindset. Because I don't want to just give you bullshit advice. Like I want to give you some quality, not just some bullshit stuff. So like when I'm in the right mood, don't worry, bro. I got you. So we could, yeah, I got you in the weekend for sure though. And I'll go through the journals and everything. If any of you guys got DMs, questions, whatever, you could talk, chat it up. But if none of you guys got questions, then I guess this group call wraps. So we'll just wait for Akeem to finish typing. I feel like I've been chasing this week. I went 0 for 3 and all my trades have been off being impatient. You need to slow it down, Akeem. Like the markets are really volatile and that won't mean anything if you can't really like capitalize on it. All right. The markets are going down 900, down up 900, going up another 900. What do you call it? You can easily capitalize off that if you just stay patient. Like you'll get a re-entry, price will come back, price will give you another internal inflation to take. Like it'll have everything. All right. So stop feeling like you're missing out on something. So many times, like right here, price dumped 1,000 points, and guess what? End of the week, after it dumped 1,500, what did the rest of the week do? It pumped back up 1,500. So both sides of the coins you can catch. You're not really missing out on anything. Like you'll have the shorts, you'll have the longs, you'll have the re-entries. They're everywhere in the market. Slow it down, relax. Okay, size down. Don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Of course, it's fun. Love, thanks, bro. Bet. That guys, group calls wraps. I love you all, and I will see you guys Monday. Love, love, peace out. Enjoy your weekend.